So, here we go. We're going to do a test on the night vision. And the only way to really test it out is with a pre-roll. But this one's a piñata pre-roll. Beware the piñata pre-roll because the whole end will be packed with paper and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hold on, let me check if I'm on frame.
Okay. Yeah, you're the producer. Come on. Oh, shit! Okay. Like that. Right?
Yeah. A little bit. Right. And this is good.
It's not a yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, where did you get this at though? But does it smell or not? This doesn't have any smell to it, huh?
It's that weird smell you said, right?
I don't know, but I think it stunk up the house.
Well, of course, isn't it smell
You think
like
so?
weed?
I thought it smelled like dog shit for a minute, man.
Let's see.
Not that it smells bad. The weed smells bad, but it's a fucking strange ass smell. I'm just tripping out probably. And that'll happen from time to time because you need to define your own reality. Don't let others define it for you. That being said, let's see if here, I think that's your part of the deal. You deal with the props too. You're the producer, director, props. I'm gonna deal with mainly content, maybe some set design and stuff like that. Yeah. What?
Fucking high as shit, bro.
I'm high as fuck too. Oh, you wanna get higher?
No, I want to get higher.
I guess on video.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, but that's not a full yeah. That's you're
Yeah.
nervous yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't say it right.
Yeah.
You say it with a different gusto when you say it right. It's like
It's because I have to do it on my own.
Oh,
you're telling me
okay,
there,
okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay.
I'm just
that's right. You're
changing my
crazy.
pitch.
You only hear out of
Kind of trying to remember.
over your ears.
Yeah. How many years? How different years I have?
So
It
you
depends
can
on the
see
level of high I am too. My
Where's the
speech-
camera? Where did the picture go?
The
The
other side?
battery ran out.
No,
Why did you flip it back the other way?
because this way it has those little LEDs.
And what? But we can't see what we're recording. The other way you can.
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't even really need them. It's not that
Oh, you think the camera needs them to see? Well, turn it towards me.
Yeah, you could still see you.
Well, then you don't need it. Come on.
Alright. We don't need it.
We don't need it. If you don't need it, just cut it
We
out.
don't need it, you dig, but we need this.
Cut it out. Back out of it. It must be cut.
We smoke a cigar?
Fuck no. Now you're talking crazy talk. I'll not get us.
When are we gonna
This
smoke a
house
cigar?
will stink forever, dude.
Oh, this is an
I got some of them, but no, that'll have to be. We'll have to do
An
a
actual
Christmas
studio.
podcast or something. But I want us to get good enough where we can set up outside out here in the back, or just shoot anywhere, you know, or from the lab or whatever. Dude, you need to film that house down the street that I showed you with more lights than all of Las Vegas.
That's just probably on right now. Huh?
It is. But it's gonna take all of our skills just to smoke this fucking joint.
Fuck yeah, man. Wow.
Come on, Keanu. You're like a Keanu Reeves with weed, huh? You're all major signal. When's it gonna get real fucking cold? You remember last year? It's like, oh shit.
hot.
When's it gonna frickin' the water
We're
gonna
a
freeze and
few
shit?
days from December, man.
This coming year, I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet and buy a new AC unit and put on, because this one's old and fucking up, you know what I mean?
What if it needs like a recharge and maintenance?
But still, the thing's inefficient and it's way old. It's just run, even if you're rebuilding it here and there, it's still. Well, I don't know, because that's to just add value to the house, and then I'm for sure I have AC and everything for the labs and stuff we do.
Yeah.
You've gotta have AC because that breaks down in the summer shit, but it's because it's an old piece of shit, and you gotta do get some kind of most Mexican guys that do all kinds of, will do make the parts and all that shit, or find them, you know.
Yeah.
you see like the frog on Sugar
No,
Snacks
because
commercial.
I guess I say shit that I never noticed I say until someone points it out. Then I'm over there like, fuck, did I used to say it like this or like that? I don't even know.
Like, I don't get this weed.
But whoever I see on TV talking or that I talk to that I come across, I start talking a little like them too, depending on how much or how long I'm around them.
What are you talking about?
So I'm a mixture of everyone I've spoken with, or like of the shit I say.
Wow, you're like a tarnished piece of silver that's
Like,
came
oh
through
my
history.
god, dude, like with Brian, like he had a lot of people talking like him. That fool.
Yeah, he's talked a crazy way. I know that.
It's funny. I guess that's how people talk with accents, right? Because everyone
No,
in
some
certain
people
place
just
talk the same way, right? People start
Yes, I don't
talking that
know.
way too.
I mean, truth be told, it was probably 20 years ago. No, it was after I had Brian. So I was talking to my mom, and then she told me, imagine this, LG, why, shit, what were we talking about? I'm focusing on the joint. Sorry.
You forgot about what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Shit, me too.
Are you serious? This doesn't reflect much professionalism.
So what?
What was it? Well, I guess it wasn't what we're talking about, but we'll see later when we review this fucking video.
Fuck.
Is it too much or what?
Too much what?
Weed. How come it doesn't smell like weed though? Does it have a weed smell?
I don't know. Maybe not. That's
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You hear that they're gonna try to pass federal law and make it legal federally?
Weed?
Once it's like that, forget it. We're gonna fucking wherever house I'm living, the whole backyard is gonna plant full of weed everywhere.
Right.
Little vegetables. I need to plant some stuff outside because I want to utilize the water. You know, that when I'm filtering water, you throw like 3 times the amount that you get out down the drain because it filters it. You know.
You have a filter right here, or you have?
Yeah, in the kitchen, so I could just divert that tube instead of going down the drain as wastewater outside where catching it right there where I got this big plant or something with, you know, something growing out there, fucking sunflowers or any damn thing, right?
Yeah.
Just to use the water, because I'm getting charged for it, and it's just going down in the sewage system anyway.
You just give it
The
back.
thing, the same thing like with, when I take showers sometimes, you know how sometimes earplugs or something gets down in the drain or whatever, and it plugs it up, kind of, and then the water don't drain really easy, you know? It doesn't drain at all, and you take a shower, and not a long shower, more or less, and then you get out, and your fucking feet are this deep in water. And you're like, fuck, I use that just to get myself clean. And it never used to hit me like that, but now I'm thinking, I need to hook up a little water pump, electrical one, with some PVC pipe that just goes out that window where I take a shower, right?
Yeah.
In the back, and just comes out and goes into a little thing where something's growing, you know? It'll be weed, corn, peyote,
Pine trees.
opium. Pine trees? I'm open to pine trees. Pine trees are badass.
Pine trees.
I love them. I feel piney sometimes. There's nothing like piney.
Piney. That sounds funny.
You go up to flag, you get up around the pine trees and you get piney. What are you checking out? What is that? That's dog meat for sale, or what does that say?
I don't know. UFO sighting.
Yeah, UFO sighting.
Okay.
Right now?
I don't know.
Was it
October
seen?
2021.
Mm-hmm.
Images about lyrics UFOs. Candace Monticelli joining us to explain. Hey, Candace.
Hey, good morning. The Pentagon has confirmed the authenticity
I told you,
of the newly leaked video and images showing those multiple UFO sightings by the U.S. Navy personnel as the government prepares now to release a highly anticipated first-of-its-kind report of UFOs this summer.
This is probably the best UFO military filmed footage, certainly that I've ever seen, but I think also that the world has ever seen.
This night vision video shows 3 pyramid-shaped UFOs flying over the USS Russell off the coast of California in July of 2019. They reportedly hovered just 700 feet above the stern of the Navy destroyer. Other cell phone images taken by a Navy pilot flying near Australia in March 2019 show 3 unidentified crafts reportedly performing extraordinary capabilities, like staying stationary in high winds. Investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, an investigative reporter from Las Vegas, obtained the video and images.
That is weird.
These are unknowns, meaning they've already ruled out the typical things that you would expect, like balloons or basic drones from another country.
That's what I was thinking.
And
Drones from another country, that's what I told you earlier.
But who's to tell that this isn't all hype though too? You gotta watch out with a lot of media shit, you know?
And there's a lot of smart people that have the capability of inventing new shit, but maybe have a bad, like, probably like a bad, maybe got arrested before, so no company will hire them. There could be people making their own shit.
We're talking about other people, right? Not
According
yourself.
to the National UFO
You're upper-coming Latino producer here, film director. We can work on it and see if we can come up with something.
Is set to release that highly anticipated first
And all of our guns will be totally unloaded, right?
Have you seen a UFO? What's your experience with a UFO?
Dude, I shit you not. I don't know if the UFOs. I always have a feeling that it's just some kind of a different type of life or expression of energy or something that has come through her that knows how to bounce back and forth and shit, type of thing. Let's say like an inorganic being, like we're like cells and muscles and all that. Maybe there's a different type of life there and an energetic on the energy level or something, you know.
So maybe that UFO is not actually like an actual ship or anything like that. Maybe that's.
Well, I don't know. I know, but you can tell they're creating something by something else. But you know, in your own, when you're dreaming, you see some of the weirdest stuff, and sometimes you see their technology or something, and you see it actually working, or the sense that it's functioning in of itself makes you think, oh, this is reality, and this is this, you know. But it's twisted in a different way, but it makes just as much sense. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say another dimension or something like that, but just a different way that energy is kind of absorbed and deciphered in our heads that makes our reality and stuff as what keeps us together. Or the lack of it, right?
But what are your encounters with UFOs?
Oh, dude, I've tripped balls so many times I don't even know.
You don't know.
I mean, I could have seen them. I've seen some shit. I mean, I grew up out here in the West, out in the desert. Shit, spent a lot of time out camping or whatever. But I've seen some shit at night when you're camping at night or hiking at night in the desert. You know, it's like a full moon. You could hike. I used to love to do that in the summertime.
So everything's
Me and a dog. I take a 22 rifle with me or something, and we just go down the wash all the way down over to the river, all the way to the river, you know. And we got there, just get some wood and stuff and have a little fire and spend the night right there, dude. The sun's coming up, instead start heading back, you know. But yeah, there's a different energy at night for sure, and different places have different types of energy or whatever. I think I don't know. There's some places that I feel more connected to than in other places, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not specifically badass, perfect places and like that. For other reasons they are, you know. Like, well,
Trail Park?
that was alright. I mean, it's always been alright. Don't get me wrong. been back in there thousands of times. It was good for me to see all the people out there fight and enjoy, because all the years I've been going out there, you didn't see people up there hiking or taking a dog or their family. It was just one or two stoners that go up there, whatever, or hardcore hikers or bikers were good, you know.
Yeah.
But very rarely. But now, you've seen how it was. It was like, yeah, but it was good because they're all getting out around. They're getting out there in the desert. They're hiking on
They're all
flat ground.
mostly happy people, right? Because
Well,
they're
by the
happy to
time
be
they
there.
get down, whatever worries they had and shit, that's the whole thing about climbing a mountain. That's what makes it kind of like a Zen experience, no matter where you're at, because you're exerting yourself to the point, and once you're up at a higher elevation like that, it's not so much you're higher to the heavens or anything. You're higher in elevation. There's a whole different type of energy, they say time is even faster up higher because you're at a higher point and the world's turning like this. So if you're out on the higher point, you're going around faster. So you're absorbing all the energy of the force and coming at you and stuff.
That's cool.
But UFO, like, oh shit, yeah, the fucking no. Not like that, but I've
Never
seen
that.
But I've seen shit out in the desert that you know, there's other stuff out there there's humanly unknowable. But you don't want to just get totally scared and lock up and like terrified either, because either way, if it's badass or not, it's gonna kill you or not. But if you just kind of flow with it, you know.
I've seen a few things.
What's this on here? Oh, you seen stuff? Cake baking?
Not baking.
Oh, UFO, okay, yeah. My bad, I'm sorry, I'm all fucked up. So, what's been your experience?
So I've seen this for
Sure.
sure. This for sure. I've
Have
seen
you
it.
seen these new AI solar batteries?
This shit right here happened in Cali, right? That's an ad. This shit happened in Cali, but I saw it from here.
You saw it from here, okay.
But it happened in Cali,
Okay.
right? I was in the backyard, and then I fucking saw like looked like a spotlight in the sky, right? Like really bright, like looking this way, right? And I was like, what the fuck? That's weird. Cause you could see like it looked like a spotlight.
Yeah, I mean here in Arizona,
Something like that, but
that's what you see shit.
But then it started fucking expanding.
And getting bigger and energy-wise, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is that? And I got on the roof and I was just looking at it for a while. But this is what it looked like.
And that's what it was?
Well, see, this is from Cali. I was looking
Oh,
at it
you
from
recorded
over here.
it? You recorded it?
This is not me. This is on YouTube.
Oh. And what was it? They shot off a rocket up there, huh?
Well, see, I probably
That's something coming back in the atmosphere, ain't it? That's some trash from outer space. It's not taking off, it's crashing in, ain't it?
I don't know, but I saw when it started expanding like that.
What is that?
Don't know, man.
It looks like a fish.
But this camera doesn't get the color good. It looked kind of blue.
Well, where's
Looked
the
like
actual light at?
blue.
Where's the actual light? Where's it generated at in the shape?
I don't know about it. Look more like this, probably.
And so what did it do after it swelled up and it
Like that. Look, like that. That's what I saw when it.
Uh-huh. And then what did it do?
But from here,
Then
like
it
right
stopped,
there,
it stopped eventually?
it stayed there just glowing in the sky like that. But a lot of people saw that one, man. I've seen that one twice. And another one I've seen was in the backyard of my house in the nighttime. Like I was looking like a cluster of stars, like a constellation, but then they kind of started moving, and then like
Oh, there are some that
they
do.
moved like that.
There's
and
some
then
that
they-
do.
And then they disappeared, and I was like,
There's
what
some
the
that
fuck
do.
did I just see?
There's some that would do. Me and Brian used to have this one when we lived on Columbus in the backyard. It's a little bench I had out there, and you sit there, and around in the wintertime you sit there, and the star that we had would come up, and it had like 3 or 4 colors, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you watch them long enough, they started dancing around. They started going like this, back and forth, but in an organized way. The more you watch them, and then they slowly kind of moved, and they were always, because at first you're training your eye, that it's fixed. They're not gonna move. Don't let them move. You're hallucinating, you know. But you just look at it for a little bit, and then they start moving. The more you look at the colors, then you realize that's just all moving around and shit.
Wow.
It's a star. We've seen it for a long time.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, it's not like that. I mean, it's just way up high, dude. It's just
Yeah,
something-
way up high.
But
yeah.
that's one thing that modern humans really don't fucking lost touch with is fucking
the stars.
the sky. No, I mean,
You can't even fucking see the sky, man. Light pollution.
yeah.
Hey, they're trying to fix that, right? I heard they're trying to do
I don't
something to
know.
fix light pollution. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do it, trying to fucking add so many more
I'm gonna
houses.
shut down fucking Las Vegas. We're gonna put a giant tarp over it, a light blanketing tarp.
A light blanketing tarp.
Damn, I'm high as fuck. I shouldn't say that,
Why?
because we're supposed to be professionals, right?
We're professionally fucking high as fuck, man.
Here's to being professional high on the podcast, okay? And any of you out there want to send in pre-rolls and to have them evaluated here on the show?
We could possibly do that.
God, yeah, that's just nasty. I'm gonna roast some of my weed. Here. Hey, put that out. That's good. Dude, I don't want to put holes on my fucking pool table. Get that shit. Put it out. Vaya jalajaj malajaj.
I'm getting everything.